Just got here yesterday. Many things going on. There's Teddy. Teddy. Stay. Teddy. Stay. And that's how well he listens. Even with all the distractions and everything going on, he's going to listen to it. Anyway, back to the story. So I got into LaPaz yesterday evening, and we were staying in a sort of a hostel here at Position, California. And I'll just give you a quick rundown of what this place is all about. This is 500 pesos a day. 500 pesos a day, $25. And there's Teddy. Come on, Teddy. And this is what we got. Really not a bad place. You see Scott Rules here. Scott's over there. And here I am parked right here. The bikes are parked outside. And so we have this. Nice little garden area for everybody to hang out in. Pretty cool, Teddy Bone. And I mean, just they really keep good care of it. Make sure you lock your door. Make sure the lock locks. I've had an episode this morning where somebody just walked in and took some money. But anyway, here we are. And I am room number 18. Yeah, we're gonna play the lock game. Come on, Teddy. And this is my room. And this is the $25 a day. Now, I was telling you a story about how they came in my room and just took the money out of my billfold. And here's the trick around here is you got to carry 2 wallets. Keep your money spread out amongst all your stuff because things will happen. I left this morning. I put the lock on and I thought for sure I jammed it in there. And it must not have took. You gotta yank down on it. So when I came back, I took Teddy outside to go to the bathroom, and I smoked a cigarette. And this is how quick it happens. Somebody noticed that door. They watch the locks. They watch them. Somebody took notice that that door was not completely locked. They opened it. They walked right in. My billfold was sitting right there. And they took the money out of the clip and walked right back out the door and just left the fucking lock hanging there and my wallet on the floor. But that's how it happens here, and it'll happen really quick. So I double check that lock every time I use it. But this is my room. You can see I'm getting ready to do some videos. I got to be around electric and internet in order to do this stuff. But and here's the bathroom. These bathrooms are all the same, just about everywhere you go. When you're doing hostels or low-end budget rooms, whatever you want to call it. But you can't put toilet paper down the toilet. That'll just mess the system up. It'll piss everybody off. All your toilet paper goes in the bag. You can change that out as often as you want. The shower's right in the middle. You just stand here with water eroding all over the place. You can see how it's all curved up so that all the water runs into there. Get a small sink right there. Does have air conditioning, but they control it. And currently they have them off because it is pretty nice out. But I got a fan and I can control the fan right here. It don't matter which way I go. I do have a TV, but I don't watch TV. I do have coffee though. And then last night, let's go through this and I'll tell you a really good story about last night. And we'll get Scott's little position on last night. it was hilarious. Anyway, so you got to make sure you want to lock this. You got to do 100 things here. Hold on to get this to lock. And that's the way you got to do it, or they will walk in. And I'm being careful about what I say because I think I know who did it, because they will not look me in the face. But there's nothing you can do, and there ain't no sense in bitching and whining and crying about it. Just double check it off. And this is the kitchen. And everybody has use of everything. You just got to clean up after yourself. And I know we met some friends here that are Australian, and they are traveling from the United States, Alaska to Argentina on a bicycle, as well as some others that are doing the same. Teddy Bo.
Eric's hey. Eric's new friend.
So anyway, I was going to tell him a story about what happened to us last night.
Yeah, we were walking back from a bar down the street, and we were 50 feet from our hotel, and the police pulled over and told us all to give them our IDs, and gave them our IDs. And what did they frisk you, or?
Yeah, they frisked me all. They went through everything, every one of my pockets, everything I had on top of the hood of the car.
And so we were close enough to the hotel entrance that the young man that was at the desk, David, he heard or saw lights or whatever and came out, and he just told the cops that we were with him, we were staying at the hotel, guests of the hotel, and they left us alone. But they were definitely trying to grift us for money.
Oh yeah, because what was the stop for?
Just
loud noise.
Oh, that's right, screaming.
Yeah,
No,
they said they stopped us because there was screaming in the streets.
And we didn't.
Here's the funny thing about it is we were a block away from the bar that we were in, and you could hear the music like it was right there beside you, and they were worried about what we were doing.
Yeah.
Screaming.
We weren't screaming.
And we weren't screaming. We were quietly walking back. Yeah. We were hardly even talking. We were just on.
So that's the second time that happened to me. And they're just trying to get money. They're trying to scare you to think that you're going to the prison or jail, and then they hit you up for they call it what do they call it?
A damn bribe.
Yeah, it's a bribe, but there's mordida. It's called a mordida here in Mexico.
So anyway, this is Scott. Scott, tell them everybody who you are. To get you on YouTube.
Oh, I'm at. I have my own YouTube channel. I'm at Scott Brudal. It's all lowercase Scott SCOTT _BRUDAHL, and that's on Instagram and YouTube and TikTok.
There you go. So there you go, and we can get a look at what Scott's rolling on here. And if you didn't catch that, you'll see it on the bike. But he's riding a police bike. And right there's his channel. If you want to follow him, things he's done, Teddy. But yeah, this is a police bike. Right there. So anyway, that's where we're staying. It's such a beautiful place. I need internet and I need power. And I know people have said, well, you can go and get Starlink, the mini, and that's fine and everything. The antenna is still a little big. Teddy. In here. Come here. Teddy. Come here. You can go get that. Okay? But when you are out in the desert or back in the forest or down in the jungle or wherever you are in remote areas, what the hell am I going to plug that into? I ain't got no power. So what am I going to do? I'm going to carry a Starlink and a generator? You can't. So these are the problems. And I can run. You can go and buy internet service different places, but it's very limited. And let me tell you, they may advertise like it's the biggest and the best thing that they got going in their shop or coffee shop. But here's the trick, is they do that, and it's just a trickle. It's the same way here. They advertise that they have internet access Wi-Fi, and So, and here's the problem with that is everybody's on it, and the bandwidth is very little. So I do better with my cell phone in LTE with 2 bars. I can do better with that than the service that I'm getting from here or a coffee joint down here. Here's the other trick that they do, and they do this quite often, is you can go into a coffee shop and hit Wi-Fi and buy a coffee and shit, but it's like every 20 minutes, every 15 minutes, they shut it off. And that just rotates the people. Unless you know where you go. It's just different little tricks of the trade out here on the road. And these are the things that you gotta do. Can I go to a library? Yeah. That doesn't mean that they're gonna give me the Wi-Fi because they want it for their students. They get it for free. I gotta pay, and then it's very limited and intermittent. And so there you have it. But I need power, I need internet access. Out there in the desert, I don't get no internet access. So it always draws me back in, and I don't mind it. It's not what I look for. I do like LaPaz. Is it a little touristy? Yeah. It's about a 7 on the touristy scale, of 7 out of 10. We'll be going down to Cabo. You'll see a 10. I kind of like the areas that are about a 3. They got nice, beautiful areas, and it's personable. That's what I'm shooting for. The same thing that I had back in Laredo is a perfect example. Teddy is a perfect example of what I search for. But Teddy, come on, Teddy. So I'm gonna be here for a couple days. It's fairly cheap. It's $25 a day, 500 pesos. No big deal. But it's gonna allow me some access. I got access to a bunch of little special things that I'm gonna be doing. Hopefully everything comes through. When somebody tells you something down here, it's not always gonna happen. Because everything's wagered on money. And that's the sad fact of it. Can I go find it myself? I can. It just takes me a little bit, and I do that. I don't have a problem hiking or finding what I need. Teddy, make sure you stay here now. I'm on. But that's the way in life down here in LaPaz, the Baja California Sur, Mexico. I hope you guys are all enjoying this. Anyway, I got some pretty cool things lined up, but I gotta pump videos, and I know you guys want them, and that's what I'm trying to do. It's not just for you, it's for me. It's for the people that contribute to me. It just puts me on a whole nother level. Am I gonna change the way I am or who I am? Not at all. If you've been following me, you're following me because my lifestyle, my life ways, and what I do. Yeah, I'm not the tourist that you're gonna find anywhere. Am I unique? Maybe so. I just have a different way of life, and I don't care. I really don't care what anybody thinks. This is my life. This is the way I do it. I'm not dressing up. This ain't an act. You're living on the road. I got 3 changes of clothes, and they gotta last. So anyway, we're done with that. We're gonna check you out. We're gonna do a couple really cool videos for you, and have fun. Thank you. All right, here we go. I just walked out of the hotel room. We're gonna go down here and check out what's going on the balcony, and see if we can do this without getting arrested here today. I ain't saying I ain't got something on me, but I ain't saying I do. I might get rid of it. Anyway, who cares about that? But it's gonna get real beautiful. The water's right down here. There's supposed to be all kinds of activities going on And it's going to be like that all weekend, I think. The way it looks. So we'll check it out. And I mean, that's all we can do. Walk around. In typical fashion. In typical fashion. I'm sorry. I'm not going in their fancy restaurant, and I'm comfortable. And I don't pick my friends; they pick me. Fuck it. And but I am who I am. Like I said before. Anyway, let's go check this out. And so this is how it goes. Wow, I guess we're doing a car show down here. I get that. This is down by the water. Guess we're having a car show. What the hell is going on here? Went from one thing to another. There's some old cars there. Old trucks. And it's beautiful. Here you go, Donnie. You guys, check these out. Check this thing out. That's the way to do it, man. That's the freaking machine right there. Let's go see what's up there in the other block. Oh shit, check this thing out. Check that out. Oh shit. Freaking incredible. Incredible. Holy shit, there's even more down here. I'm telling you, anything's a good reason to throw a party. And they'll take you to the streets. Man, this is supposed to be a different kind of video. I mean, I just take it out, but you gotta get the fuck out of here.
Hey, dude.
Gary. Gary, now, what is this? The fourth time we're running into each other?
Gotta be four.
So Gary's riding a bicycle from Alaska to Argentina.
That's it. Danny, which way?
From Australia.
From England.
From England. From England. And we keep on running into each other. He either goes extremely fast or I go extremely slow.
It's gotta be.
But I spent a couple of days out in the desert.
Yeah, fair play. That's how I caught you up.
And I do that often.
Yeah, right.
And that's what allows you to get caught up to me.
That's it. Yeah. You spent a couple
But
in Loretto.
I
as well.
spent a couple of days out in the desert before I came in here,
Yeah, that'll be it.
and a coyote stole my freaking helmet.
No.
Yeah. The only thing I found was the padding on the inside.
No way.
Yeah.
There's a coyote going around with a helmet on.
I don't know what the hell. I mean, I
Good
thought
job he didn't take the
there's
bike.
nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's nothing going to take my helmet. I set it down in the same place all the time, and
Oh,
that's the
real,
first
man.
time that ever happened to me. Where are you going? Let me get out of here. Alright, see, I know. I cut that last one short down there in the park. But I'll go over this real quick with everybody. I tell people this, and maybe I've only told individuals or what have you, but here's my deal with the camera. I know you would have liked to talk to that guy, but that guy really doesn't care to be on camera. He's just not into it. So, and this is the way it works with me. Is I don't know if I said this before or not, but I don't record private conversations. I'm not into that. It just takes away from the value of the conversation, and I'm just not down with that. But we're out here today, and this is not the touristy area so much. Man, I'm going to do 5 things at one time. I'm trying to drink a coffee. Bam. Smoke a cigarette. And there's Teddy. Hi, Teddy. Teddy does everything on his own. Come on, Jay. Let's go for a walk. Thanks for watching the video. Teddy and I appreciate it. I hope you liked it. If you did, how about a good thumbs up? Maybe pass it on to a friend, comment. And with all that, we'll see you down the road.